Nestled in the lush embrace of Nigeria's southern coast, the Niger Delta stands as a testament to nature's bounty. A sprawling mangrove forest, winding waterways, and fertile lands have long been the lifeblood of the nation, sustaining generations of indigenous people and diverse ecosystem. For centuries, the Niger Delta indigenous communities have lived in harmony with the land and water, drawing sustenance from its abundance and nurturing a vibrant cultural tapestry. But in the 20th century, the discovery of oil beneath the Niger Delta's verdant surface transformed the region's destiny. With its vast reserve of black gold, the Niger Delta became the cornerstone of Nigeria's burgeoning oil industry, attracting the attention of multinational corporations eager to capitalize on its wealth. In the decades that followed, oil rigs sprouted like metallic giants across the region's landscape, and pipelines crisscrossed its waters, ferrying the lifeblood of a global economy to distant shores. The oil boom promised prosperity and progress for Nigeria, fueling rapid economic growth and development. Skyscrapers rose in the cities, highways stretched across the countrysides, and the nation's coffers swell with petrodollars. But behind the gleaming facade of progress lurked a darker reality. The unbridled exploitation of the Niger Delta resources exacted a heavy toll on its environment and inhabitants. Oil spills stained the once pristine waters, toxic fume took the air, and deforestation ravaged the forest. For the indigenous people of the region, the promise of prosperity gave way to a harsh reality of poverty, displacement, and despair. Their ancestral lands were plundered, their traditional livelihood destroyed, and their voices silenced in the pursuit of profit. There are reported cases of violence masterminded by the oil companies, pitching brother against brother, instigating armed state actors to carry out the massacre of scores of indigenous people. This is a sad tale of over 60 years of oil exploration and exploitation by Shell Petroleum Development Company in the Niger Delta. But a new chapter is unfolding. Shell has announced plans to divest its onshore assets to a consortium of mainly local companies and move its operations offshore. The oil-bearing communities have taken a stand against Shell's divestment plans.
If they do, there are a lot of damages that has been done to the community, especially in Rumengwe here. Because around us, as I'm speaking with you, they're just close by at my backyard. All our farmlands here, we don't use them again. They should do their responsibility to ensure that those lands they have claimed and the ones that have been polluted, they should take the responsibility of those damages they have done rather than running away like that.
Concerning the damage that Shell had caused to us. Now, take a look at these yams. These are the bigger ones we harvested this year, we had this year. But that formerly it wasn't like this. It used to be bigger than guys in this size. We used to have it in this size, of which in a family of 7, 5 can be satisfied with one yam. But that as it is now, all these things have been what? Have been polluted. Now it can't yield a good food again because of what they have caused to us. I will not like Shell to just leave this community without rehabilitating what they have destroyed.
If the child I had in 1990, if the two children I had in 1990 were to be alive, by now they would be taking care of them. My wife that I just married. So 1990 brings back memories. We have 2 oil fields in this community, Umichem oil field and Otamene oil field. And both of them don't have less than 40 oil wells. But we, as their host community, were living in penury. We're just peasant farmers, no job, no white collar job, nothing. We depend on what we can be able to get from our land. And that land was gradually being depleted. We never carried any arms, we never carried no weapons, we were only carrying placards and green leaves. We started hearing gunshots coming from it. That was how Shell came to destroy the community. They came with armored vehicles, with different weapons. We started running the helter-skelter. It was in the process that they marched into the premises of our Royal Highness and killed him and some members of his family. His first and second son died with him. There, I was in the cell when I was told that my house had been bombed. Everything I ever owned in life went to the house.
Where is the house here?
This one.
This foundation here?
Yes.
Okay. So it was a full-blown house?
A full-blown house. I was living in the house. My wife and 2 kids died there.
Your wife and two kids died here?
in the house. With every property I had ever.
Died in the house, how? Let me understand.
They were in the house. They didn't know when police came and bombed the place.
Your own wife and 2 kids.
If Shell, well, I cannot hold it against them for saying they want to divest. But all this myriad of problems they have left behind, who takes care of them? The communities are dying. The communities are withering. Like at my age, now I'm supposed to be a good-looking and happy young man. But I'm going into my grave with unhappiness and sadness. That nothing can be able to return my joy. Look at my leg.
Problem of Shell and community, mostly in my community there, Umechem, because Umechem is one of the highest oil deriving community. In their farms, they weren't, pulling out cassava. Nobody could pull cassava standing because of the hugeness of the sizes. All of a sudden, everything changed. Even if they tell you to go to our farms now, it's just going there to waste time. The soils are no more what they were. Soaked with oil. Well, if Shell wants to go, if they want to go, can we hold them? We cannot hold them, but if they want to go, they should settle us. They should settle the Niger Delta area, making our children to be empowered. Our youths are becoming useless. They don't know what to do for negotiation. Let us sit and negotiate. Can they repair back our soils? Can they? If that could not be done, what else could they do?
They demand justice, environmental remediation, and a fair compensation for decades of suffering.
We're suffering like this. When we were blessed with oil in our community, they come and siphon the oil away without taking care of us. So we, the women this time around, we're saying no to divestment. No to divestment. They must clean up our environment before they can divest.
Share no go fit destroy our communities. Waka comot say they want divest. On our way to know wetin be divestment.
Polluted the air, they have polluted our trees and our rivers, and today they are telling us they want to divest. Where are they divesting to? The women we are saying Shell are not divesting. They are tactically running away from the mess they committed. All we want is that Shell should stay back and clean up their mess.
Experts warn that Shell's divestment could exacerbate the already dire situation in the Niger Delta.
Shell must be held to account for its historical, environmental and social impact in the region. We demand a clear and transparent process that ensures accountability and remediation before any transfer of ownership.
The Shell cannot divest its responsibilities and those historical responsibilities. And so Shell may sell their shares, but they cannot divest those responsibilities that they owe to the people of the Niger Delta, they owe to the people of Nigeria, and they owe to the people of the world.
Without proper remediation and compensation, the cycle of collusion and injustice will continue. As the world watches, the people of the Niger refuse to be silenced. They demand accountability, justice, and a bright future for generations to come.